Former Michigan football players lose $50 million lawsuit. The courtroom battle that once promised justice for a group of former Michigan football players has now ended in heartbreak and frustration after a $50 million lawsuit was officially thrown out. The case, which had been building for months, centered around allegations that the University of Michigan failed to protect its athletes from years of abuse and negligence. Many believed this would finally be the moment when the truth came out in full, but instead, the players walked away with nothing. From the very start, the case drew national attention. The former Wolverines had argued that they were repeatedly let down by a system that was supposed to protect them. They claimed the university ignored red flags, brushed complaints under the rug, and allowed misconduct to go unchecked for far too long. Attorneys representing the players painted a picture of betrayal, where trust between athletes and their institution was shattered beyond repair. But the defense fought back hard. Michigan's legal team countered every accusation, arguing that the claims lacked sufficient evidence and that the lawsuit was fueled more by frustration than by provable facts. After months of filings, heated exchanges, and gut-wrenching testimony, the judge delivered a ruling that stunned many. The lawsuit would not move forward, and the $50 million claim was denied. For the former players, the decision felt like salt in an old wound. Some broke down outside the courthouse, telling reporters they had been silenced yet again. Supporters of the athletes voiced outrage, saying the system once more protected the institution over the individuals. For them, this was not just about money, but about accountability and acknowledgement of the pain they endured. The university, meanwhile, released a short statement expressing relief at the ruling, insisting they had acted appropriately and were pleased the matter was behind them. But the backlash online tells another story. Fans, alumni, and advocates across the country are debating whether this verdict represents justice or just another powerful institution escaping consequences. The legacy of this case will not fade easily. Whether or not the appeals process follows, this verdict has already reopened wounds, fueled conversations about athlete protection, and raised tough questions about who truly gets held accountable when the stakes are this high. And now, the spotlight shifts back to the players themselves. Will they accept the loss, or will they push even harder to keep their fight alive through another legal path? One thing is certain, the story of these Michigan players is not finished. It has only entered a new, more painful chapter. What do you think? Was justice served, or were these former athletes robbed of the accountability they deserved? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.